Hey, this is Pastor Samuel Wilson. Encouraging word for you today. I want to start off by talking about filters. We all have them. You have filters in your car, filters at your house, filters for your water. And what those filters do is they filter out the things that you don't want. So when it comes to your house, filters out these air particles that aren't really that great to breathe in. Same with your car or your water, the things that you really don't want to drink. I want to talk to you about a filter in Scripture. It's a filter that I've applied quite a lot over the last 2 years. And basically, it's from the book of James, the end of the book of, the third chapter of the book of James, where James gives us a filter for wisdom. How to filter in our lives, whether we're walking according to wisdom or not. And he says there's wisdom from above and then there's wisdom from below. And so he tells us what wisdom from above is and what wisdom from below looks like. The first is the word wisdom. That I wrote down, that's skilled, an expert, cultivated, learned at forming the best plans by the best practices. I like that. Learned at forming best plans by best practices. And so this is what he says, or writes. Who among you is wise and understanding? Let him show by his good behavior and his deeds in the gentleness of wisdom. So who among you is wise? Let him show by good behavior, good deeds, deeds done in gentleness. That's like mildness. I love that. Then he says, but if you have bitter jealousy, selfish ambition in your heart, do not be arrogant and so lie against the truth. This wisdom is that which comes not from above, but it's earthly, it's natural, it's demonic. He says, where there is jealousy, selfish ambition, there's disorder and every evil thing. But the wisdom from above is pure, peace-loving, gentle, reasonable, full of mercy, good fruits, impartial, free of hypocrisy. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. So he's talking about this filter, these things where I can go, okay, I'm going to come up with a plan of action for something or a response to something. And he says there's certain things that we need to know that we need wisdom, but we need wisdom from above. Wisdom from below, he says there's jealousy, selfish ambition, like when I have my own ambitions or I'm being selfish about it, wisdom from below. He says there's disorder, every evil thing. But he says the wisdom from above is first pure. So think in terms of the filter. It's like purified water. It's undefiled. There's no other particles a part of that. He says peace loving. So we love peace. We're pursuing things that make for peace, not for all kinds of crazy disruption. He says it's gentle. Another way of gentle is mild. So like think of the hot sauce at Taco Bell. You have like fire, hot, medium, mild, like gentle, like I'm mild. I'm on the mild, like there's some salt to taste there, but it's mild. He says good fruits, impartial, free of hypocrisy. And that word hypocrisy is like there's no not the mask we're talking about, but like I'm not trying to pretend to be something that I'm not. And then he says the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. And that peacefulness is like harmony, it's tranquil. Other translation is seed whose fruit is righteousness, is peace. And so I just encourage you, go to James chapter 3. It's verses 13 to 18, and you'll have that filter in your life. And I encourage you to walk in wisdom this week. God bless you.